may notice some of the U-32 players tonight wearing special warm-up tees, including the coaches. Those are part of the fundraiser and awareness called Slam T1D, which is an effort to raise awareness about type 1 diabetes, fundraising, as well as awareness and information. You can find out more about the Slam T1D effort and initiative by going to www.slamT1D.org.
In honor of one of our very own who has to manage her type 1 diabetes every day of her life. She is not alone in this fight, as there are many who struggle with type 1 diabetes. It is important to educate and raise awareness about this disease. This statement below regarding the Slam T1D organization that has contributed their time and resources to make today possible. About Slam T1D. Until there's a cure for T1D, type 1 diabetes, our mission is to empower people of all ages affected by this disease to live life in full. We strive to broaden awareness, educate, and advocate on behalf of T1Ders and their families. Our tournaments are played with big-time pride, connecting communities while broadening T1D awareness and public involvement to accelerate and improve T1D education. Connect the T1D community, raise funds for SLAM T1D programs and scholarships, support other T1D organizations with grants, help children with T1D to attend camps and participate in sports and programs, and promote and support activities and sports programs for student athletes and adults with T1D. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for SLAM T1D and all the athletes in the type 1 diabetes. Thank you.
Established in 2016, Central Vermont Elite is an area AAU basketball program that is committed to player development and creating a positive playing experience. Coaches are committed to developing skills, character, teamwork, and sportsmanship through hard work. For more information, contact Bill Gant. Email bgant23@yahoo.com or by phone 802-793-3092. Central Vermont Elite is a local supporter of area basketball. This game is made possible by the Barry Montpelier Times-Argus, www.timesargus.com, with award-winning sports and news journalists located on 47 North Main Street, Suite 200 in Barry, Vermont. You can reach them at 479-0191. The Barry Montpelier Times-Argus is real local news that matters to Central Vermonters. Central Vermont's newspaper of record. That's www.timesargus.com.
Mark and I worked at Barrytown Elementary School when we were in college. We're both very family-oriented and community-driven.
Barry has a special place in our heart, obviously being our hometown.
When I met Mark and Ruben, they were college grads. 7 years later, they manage over 750 units in Vermont. In their spare time, they give back to the people they grew up with.
There are people in our community who are battling childhood cancer. This organization doesn't just financially fund their hospital bills. We actually help them out with the day-to-day expenses.
Local business owners, local community members, just a lot of local people that are congregating to help raise a lot of money for these families.
In small towns everywhere across America, this story gets repeated over and over. Local businesses coming together to support their friends, neighbors, and customers.
Our priorities and the bank's priorities align. We're all trying to make the community a better place.
Tournament Specialties is a proud sponsor of local area high school sports. If your team or business needs assistance in designing the perfect look, give them a call. Whether you're looking for a one-color tee, shirt design, or multicolor designs on your garments, Tournament Specialties can help. They do professional embroidery work also. If you don't have an existing logo, no problem. They will help you create an embroidered logo from concept to completion and can stitch on everything from shirts to jackets to duffel bags and blankets. Jeff and his crew take pride in their quality work and guarantee your happiness. Tournament Specialties also offers online storefronts. If your company or team is looking for a great fundraising opportunity, Tournament Specialties can help with no upfront risk to the organization and no minimum order requirements. Give them a call today to inquire. Jeff Apfel of Tournament Specialties on 64 Cherrywood Drive, Barry, Vermont. Reach them at tournamentdesigns@gmail.com, 802-272-7572.
Cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all of this. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out.
This game is also made possible by Vermont Fellowship of Christian Athletes, established in 1954, a community working to see the world transformed by Jesus Christ through the influence of coaches and athletes. You can find more information at fcavermont.org, and you can contact them by email at glennolson@fca.org.
This game video is made possible by All Set Driving School. All Set Driving School offers 3 teen driver's education class sessions, spring, summer, and fall. With DMV certified instructors, contact them by phone 371-9293 or email allsetdrive@aol.com. All Set Driving School, a proud supporter of U-32 basketball and Central Vermont sport.
Northfield Savings Bank is the bank of builders, makers, doers, and explorers, multitaskers, commuters, planners. In other words, we are the bank of you and everything you do. With mobile and online banking, drive-up service, and of course, in our branches. That is banking your way. That is Northfield Savings Bank.
Made possible by locally owned Packard Fuels, located in East Montpelier, Vermont. Packard Fuels is a proud supporter of local athletics and community events. Packard Fuels provides home heating oil and service throughout central Vermont. Owned by Ellery Packard III, Packard Fuels, 802-262-3835. Packard Fuels, keeping you warm. Established in 2016, Central Vermont Elite is an area AAU basketball program that is committed to player development and creating a positive playing experience. Coaches are committed to developing skills, character, teamwork, and sportsmanship through hard work. For more information, contact Bill Gant. Email bgant23@yahoo.com or by phone 802-793-3092. Central Vermont Elite is a local supporter of area basketball. the starters for me?
What? No.
high school, college, amateur, semi-pro, and professional sports video from right here in Central Vermont. Over a decade of local Central Vermont sports video action. Get ready, because it's time for the CVTsport.net Game of the Week.
My daddy made this. Daddy!
Good afternoon and welcome to U-32 High School, where today's girls high school basketball matchup features Division II Lamoille Lancers at the Division II U-32 Raiders. I'm Carl Parton. I'll be bringing you the call on today's game, and I'd like to welcome all of you there watching live at home. Wherever you are, if you're a hardy Vermonter, I know you've battled through some of the same stuff that I've been going through the last 2 days. We've had 2 snow days, and everybody has been busy digging out from over a foot of snow, close to 2 feet in some places. So there's no better place to be than on the sidelines of a nice high school basketball game. This matchup features a couple longtime rivals in Division II. The Lamoille Lancers come into the game with a record of 2 wins and 9 losses, but they've had recent success. 2 of their last 3 games have been wins. They've got a win over Stowe, 76-23, and a win over Harwood, 47-48. A loss to Montpelier recently on January 27th, but definitely moving in the right direction. The U-32 Raiders, talk about red hot, have won 3 of their last 4 after getting off to a shaky start, and they are now 5 wins and 9 losses on the season. The U-32 Raiders really had a tough early season schedule. They've already played Spalding twice, played North Country, so they've definitely been battle tested already. It looks like a U-32 team that is probably a team that will have more success in the closing games, as the opponents they're playing don't have the records and really aren't really listed as being quite as tough as their early season opponents. So it will be interesting to see where U-32 can battle up to in the standings. Let's look at the Lamoille Lancers. They've got a lot to be pleased about with this team, although they're off to not the record they wanted. But I talked to Coach Greg Davis before the game, and he really talked about the team's unity and positivity. Just, you know, a lot of times when a team is having difficulty in the win-loss column, sometimes the attitude isn't great, but he's very excited because he has a team of great attitudes, competitors, a very supportive team spirit, so he's pleased with that. The Lancers will be without their leading scorer, Heidi Tinker, and she's their 3-point threat leading scorer, the senior forward. But they do have some weapons to look forward to watching. Hannah LaRock can hit the perimeter shot, as well as Evie Peary. The point guard, Emma Doobie, will be running the show. Some senior leadership, good height for the Lamoille Lancers, so it's a team that can be dangerous. And sometimes you look at records and it isn't a really full indicator of how good a team is, especially this year with COVID, and never knowing what lineup you'll have on any given day. The Raiders, we've seen them quite a bit, but they've got some superstars of their own. Kara Richardson, very strong inside. Good ball control and perimeter from Clara Wilson and Melinda LeCaire. Elena Beauregard, strong inside. And Olivia Hogan plays the 3 spot, kind of the shooting forward for the U-32 Raiders, but I was just thinking about a pregame, kind of the LeBron James type. She can take it to the rack, she can shoot outside, she's a good defender, good rebounder, and we'll run a little point, so a little point forward for Olivia Hogan as well. The Raiders looking to get up move up closer to 500 and keep this little streak they have going alive. In the JV game, it was a 54-31 victory for the Lancers. Kind of a fun game to watch. The Lancers jumped off to a 20-2 early lead. The Raiders battled back, cut it within 8 late in the third, and the Lancers started hitting some great perimeter shooting. The same that they started with, they finished with, and ended up winning 54-31. I'm Carl Parton, coming to you from what I've named the honorary Dan Gandon press table after the former U-32 boys basketball coach, the winningest coach in the state of Vermont. And until they name something, which I know someday they will, more fitting, we're going to at least honor him with the Dan Gandon honorary press table. Getting ready for the starting lineups here in tonight's game. Before I do, I'd like to thank Gavin Young, our producer, and Sammy Tucker, our cameraman for today's game. They'll be helping bring the live action from cvtsport.net. Again, battling out of a winter blizzard. If you're watching from someplace safe and warm, like down south of the Mason-Dixon line, say a little prayer for us up here. We're fighting the battle, and share your wisdom and share your warmth with us. Send some sun north if you can. They're talking about a special event that's being honored today. It's the Slam T1D, and what that is, it's a fundraiser as well as just to raise awareness to fight type 1 diabetes. And they run tournaments, they run fundraisers, they have t-shirts, and you'll see the coaching staff for the U-32 Raiders is wearing their Slam T1D t-shirts to help raise awareness. And if you want to find out more how you can help, how you can become part of the scholarship program or the fundraisers, or just to learn more about type 1 diabetes, you can go to www.slamT1D.org. That's slamT1D.org. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Lamoille Union High School Lancers. A senior forward wearing number 10, Lindsey Bullard. A senior guard wearing number 12, Hannah Larock. A freshman guard wearing number 20, Evie Peary. A senior guard wearing number 23, Emma Doobie. And a senior center wearing number 32, Madison Moulton. And watch for her. She's a tough rebounder for the Lamoille Lancers. They're coached by Greg Davis, his assistant Karen Wells, Carrie McCune, and Sydney Alexander. Bookkeeper Jamie Doobie. Now for the U-32 Raiders, a freshman guard wearing number 1, Clara Wilson. A senior guard wearing number 4, Melinda LeCaire. A senior forward wearing number 11, Elena Beauregard. A senior forward wearing number 22, Olivia Hogan. And a junior forward, number 25, Clara Richardson. Eric Bennett is the coach. Danielle LaPearl and Madison Bennett are the assistants. Heidi Bennett is the scorekeeper. And now we're going to step out for the national anthem. You're watching Girls Division II High School Basketball on cvtsport.net. All right, welcome back to U-32 High School. After the national anthem, getting ready to go on this one. Coach Greg Davis's, his two keys, defend as a unit and share the ball. I like to believe that if he can get some transition defense and create off the transition and get those open three looks, his team has a shot against this U-32 Raider team. Lamoille has good height. Starting a quick lineup. Getting ready to jump it up. Lindsey Bullard will take on Olivia Hogan. Hogan taps it back and it's reeled in by Beauregard. Wilson baseline and hits the floater. Clara Wilson for the game's first two. Very confident freshman. U-32 starting off in a zone. Lamoille feeling it out around the perimeter. Here's LaRock on the far side. Back to the top to Peary. LaRock pops the long three around the rim and out of bounds. That will be off a Lancer. Some spectacular three-point shooting in the JV game by the Lancers. If their perimeter shooting in the JV is any indicator, Raiders are going to have to guard them around the perimeter. Here's a take, pull-up jumper by Beauregard, doesn't go. Rebound pulled down by Bullard. Bullard now reverses to Doobie. Here's the shot, three-pointer is good. That was Evie Peary. Here's Hogan now. Richardson, baseline jumper, off fire, no good. Beauregard there for the rebound, and she's going to get whistled for the travel. She was trying to kick that one out, surrounded by blue jerseys. Walking it up, Doobie. Here's a reversal, LaRock. Far side, Bullard. The best way to beat a zone is those quick passes around the perimeter. Don't let them settle in. Don't let them trap you. Make them move their feet. Here's the three-point shot on the baseline again, and it's good. Evie Peary was one of the players that Greg Davis talked about being a three-point threat. He was not joking. And this is going to be a double dribble call against the Raiders. Quick for a substitution for the Raiders. Natalie Beauregard comes in for Elena Beauregard. Doobie now slows things down against the Raider zone. On the wing from the opposite side. Oh, in and out that time for Peary. A little bit of a heat check. You hit two in a row, let another one fly, see what's going to happen. She's definitely sighted in. Even that miss rolled around the rim. Here's Wilson, top of the key for three, and she buries it. Clara Wilson, all 5 U-32 points. Smart move by Beauregard. They're respecting Peary a little bit more on that baseline. They're going to get out on her and keep a hand up in her face. Here's Peary. She gets the shot again. This one's long. Reeled in by LaRock on the far side. In the hands of LaRock. Lamoille really hasn't been able to get anything inside against the Raiders. Peary again for 3. This one doesn't go. A long rebound. Wilson tracks it down. Hands it off to LeCaire. LeCaire brings it up for the Raiders. She finds Hogan. Hogan looks for the lob pass inside. Excellent pass inside to Richardson, and Richardson draws the foul. Not a bad foul. It's the first foul on Lamoille, and Richardson had excellent layup position. That foul by Moulton prevented a wide open, easy layup. Free throw is up and good for Kara Richardson. Emily Hutchins checked into the game, the junior forward for the Lancers. Second shot doesn't go for Richardson. On the baseline inside, it's a steal. This one by LeCaire. LeCaire to Beauregard on the baseline. Wilson directing traffic from the point. Inside, Richardson looks inside for Hogan. Hogan quickly double team, and it's stolen away. Good defense by Emma Doobie. Beauregard got out on Peary quickly that time. Peary from the top of the key, passes on the shot. Hutchins' three doesn't go. Here's Hogan looking ahead to LeCaire in the open court. LeCaire gets bumped, and she's going to step to the line to shoot two. This foul is going to be called on Emily Hutchins, and it will be the second team foul against the Lancers. Melinda LeCaire, the senior guard, will step up to shoot two. First one does not go. Substitute getting ready to check into the game. Must be for the shooter. It looks like it's going to be Caitlin McGinley. Misses both. Rebound pulled in by Emma LaRock. Ball swung over, Peary again. This one doesn't go. Hogan's there for the board. Hogan ahead to Wilson. Swarm of blue jerseys around Hogan when she gets the ball. I think they've seen the video. They've done the scouting. Hutchins gets the rebound ahead to Bullard. Almost loses control and does. She's going to roll over the baseline. McGinley does check back into the game. Elena Beauregard, after a quick break, right back in as well. Mario Benoit, the sophomore forward, in for the Lancers. Looks like Natalie Royer, the sophomore forward, checks in as well. Interior pass, it's stolen by Peary. Good look that time inside by Royer. It was Benoit who had the excellent on-block position, drawing the first team foul against the Raiders. Reaching in on that one was Wilson. Here's the inbound play. Open baseline jumper is up and no good for Royer. Long rebound by Peary. Drive to the hoop, turnover, steal by Hogan. Hogan with a nice spin move in the open court, finds Wilson. Here's McGinley, back to Wilson. Swarming zone defense by Lamoille. Put a lot of ball pressure on. Here's the give and go. Beauregard to Beauregard, and it's going to be a travel call. If you talk to Coach Bennett, I guarantee you he would say we got to limit the turnovers. After this first quarter, they've had 5 or 6, kind of unforced. This is going to be a foul call against the Raiders. Hogan's going to be whistled for this one. It will be her first, team's second. Substitute checking into the game will be Phoebe Loomis, the senior forward. Coach Davis digging deep into his bench early in the first, getting everybody ready to play. Here's the lob pass in to Benoit. May have been partially blocked. This one rolls off her fingertips out of bounds. The Lancers in a full court zone press trapping defense. 2-2-1 it looks like. The Raiders break it. Here's McGinley. Back to Wilson. Pass inside from Beauregard. Goes 5-hole on Hogan. Another turnover. Strong take to the hoop by LaRock. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Hogan. Hogan with a nice crossover move, getting past the defenders. Passes on the three. She's a pretty good three-point shooter, too. Beauregard, good footwork. May have been blocked a little bit on this one. Gets her own rebound. McGinley for three. Off iron, no good. Another rebound, Beauregard. Another rebound, Beauregard. So Natalie, and Elena, I think 2 offensive rebounds each there. Here's Hogan to the rack. A lot of contact. Tough no call as stepping up there was Benoit. Could have been a block, could have been a charge, and instead it's nothing. Kara Richardson will check back into the game. Yvette Petrella, the sophomore guard, will also check back in. Petrella, a very strong sophomore performance on the girls soccer team this year. Really a spark plug offensively for the Raiders on the football pitch. Wilson passes on the three. Little miscommunication there. Richardson was going for the backdoor cut, and Wilson thought she might be popping out. So yet another turnover. We're in double digits, very close to, if not in double digits, turnovers for the Raiders here in the first quarter. Strong drive to the rack by Hutchins, and it's going to be a foul against U-32. It will be their 3rd team foul. McGinley gets whistled for this one. On the reach. Reached in on Hutchins on the way by. Hutchins hits the free throw. Emma Doobie back into the game for the last minute of the first quarter. Hutchins hits them both. Nice free throw shooting. Oh, full court pressure by the Lancers. Causes the U-32 to almost make another turnover. Sun rolls off a Raider, and it will be Lancer ball. A little sloppy that time by the Raiders. McGinley trying to create a turnover, got in the passing lane, but tips it out of bounds. Inbounding for Lamoille will be Doobie. Doobie gets it into Royer. Royer, dribble to the top. Inside it goes to Benoit. Here's the kick out. Three-pointer doesn't go. Benoit with a rebound. Excellent interior passing. Block shot by McGinley. This is going to be a foul on the Lancers. Big crowd around Wilson, and it looks like it will be Natalie Royer whistled for this one. 3rd team foul against Lamoille. The Lancers hop back into that 2-2 zone. Full court press. McGinley with a good ball fake. That's a great way to beat a zone. Here's Beauregard. Looking baseline, and excellent defense by Loomis. Coming down from the top, knocking it out of bounds. Beauregard was looking for Richardson. Here's McGinley with the inbound. Inside to Beauregard, tries the wraparound pass to Richardson. It doesn't go. Wilson on the floor, Royer on the floor. Lancers come away with it. Here's the kick out, fake and take by Loomis. She's blocked. I think Wilson and Richardson might have had a hand on that one. Beauregard ahead to Wilson, time running out. Will she get the shot off? No. So after 1 quarter of play, the Lamoille Lancers lead the U-32 Raiders by a score of 8-6. You're watching Girls Division II High School Basketball on CVTsport.net. Welcome back to the action. The Lancers leading the Raiders by a score of 8-6. And the Lancers with an unforced error there, tossing out of bounds. Lamoille right back into their full court press. Raiders have definitely drilled for this. Caroline Flynn now into the game. She flashes to middle, passes ahead to Natalie Beauregard. Beauregard, oh, she had Flynn inside, but just smothering defense by Moulton creates the turnover. Moulton, who started the game and checked back in. With outstanding quick hands to force the turnover. Good ball movement around the perimeter against the U-32 zone by Lamoille. Here's the three-point shot put up by Doobie. Doesn't go. Hogan's there for the board. And good job by Flynn to prevent the turnover. Here's the shot put up, and it's good. Melinda LeCaire for three. Raiders take the lead. Outstanding ball movement by Lamoille, really making that U-32 Raiders zone move. Three-point shot put up and doesn't go for LaRock. Beauregard with a near turnover, getting in the passing lane was LaRock, but it will stay U-32 ball. Caroline Flynn will inbound for the Raiders. She finds Petrella. Petrella with a nice crossover move. Using her right, using her left. LeCaire. Guarded closely by Marissa French, the senior guard who's checked in for Lamoille. Inside it goes to Natalie Beauregard. Kick back out to Hogan. Hogan, strong move to the left. Off glass and in. Olivia Hogan, very tough to guard when she gets ahead of steam, and it looks like it's going to be an and one. She'll try to follow this up with the free throw. Nice shot, and young players, you can watch what Olivia Hogan did that time. After an intense play, you're playing hard, step up to the free throw line, take that extra second, catch your breath, get your composure, so you're really focused in on the shot, not the fatigue or the impact of where you just got whacked, really. Again, the Raiders still in their zone. Well, just as I say that, here's the shot, and another three-pointer by Peary. Raiders moving so well out of that zone, I had to double check myself to make sure they hadn't switched into a man. Hogan to the rack, a lot of contact. She's gonna get whistled for the offensive. Stepping in to take the charge is Madison Moulton. Peary, three-pointers now for the Lancers. Clara Wilson with a very short break, checks right back into the game. McGinley comes in as well. Hogan steps out with her second foul. Richardson in the game. Raiders extend that zone a little bit. Met the Lancers at half court. Moulton was in the post, and reaching over, picking up the foul was Richardson. That's going to be number 5 on the team against U-32. Inbounding is Doobie. Doobie on the wing to LaRock. Her three-pointer in and out. Wilson battling with Moulton for the rebound. And Raiders going to get called for the travel. The score is 12-11, Raiders leading, but the real story of the game on the scoreboard for the Raiders is the turnovers. They might have more turnovers than points at this juncture of the game. And it's all perimeter shooting for the Lancers. Here's another three. Shot goes up, doesn't go for Doobie. Peary the rebound, put back, and she hits the bucket. She's doing it all. 11 points now for Lamoille. Ball across the timeline. Here's the excellent dump off by Wilson and a clean swish by Caroline Flynn. 11 points for Peary, 2 for Hutchins for the Lancers. Slowing it down is McGinley, trying to get the Raiders settled a little bit, get the shot they want. Here's a strong take by LeCaire, and she draws the foul. She'll step to the line to shoot 2. Substitutes getting ready to check into the game for both the Lancers and the Raiders. Here's the shot put up, and shooter's roll for LeCaire. Elena Beauregard checks back into the game. Caroline Flynn comes out. Good minutes for Flynn. LeCaire hits them both. Wilson extends that U-32 defense all the way to three-quarter court. Oh, and McGinley with a near steal, just getting it across the timeline before the 10-second. Line was Lamoille French in the game, and it's going to be a foul called. It might be against, nope, no foul. It's just going to be the Raiders touched the ball, and they had a foot out of bounds. So out of bounds off U-32, it will be Lancer ball. Emily Hutchins checks back into the game for Lamoille. Skip pass into LaRock. LaRock onto the baseline. Here's Doobie. Three-pointer bounces around, doesn't go. McGinley picks up the rebound. Wilson finds McGinley. Nice backdoor cut that time by LeCaire. The pass was a little behind her. Body's on the floor. LeCaire comes away with a loose ball. Crossover by Wilson. She's clipped on the quad on the way by, and she'll get to the line to shoot 2. Blocking foul called against Lamoille. That will be team foul number 6. So the Raiders will be in the 1-and-1 bonus after this one. I think Doobie whistled for the foul as Wilson hits her first free throw of the day. She's got 6 points now. She's got a 2, she's got a 3, and that free throw. Hits her second. Wilson seems to be sighted in today. Sometimes you just step on the court and everything you toss up is going to go in. It's called feeling it. Wilson's feeling it from the floor today. Here's Beauregard, quickly double teamed. McGinley gets knocked down, hops back up, and Coach Bennett takes a wise timeout. He could see that his point guard, McGinley, was hobbling a little bit, so he saved his team a turnover there, made sure he had 5 players on the floor that were 100%. We're going to step out and take a quick timeout too. You're watching Girls Division II High School Basketball on CVTsport.net. Welcome back to the action. The Raiders will have the ball after the Eric Bennett timeout. A smart one. He saved his team a potential turnover there, and they've had plenty already. They don't need another one. Petrella into the game. Certainly hope that we see. Oh, and there's a steal by Hutchins that throws it right away. Certainly hope that McGinley is able to go in the second half. The Raiders down to 9 suited players before this one started. So you can't really afford to give up another key component of their ball handling press breaking core. Here's Wilson now. She slows it down and pulls it back. LeCaire to Wilson. Wilson now, top of the key. Skip pass over to LeCaire. Her three-pointer doesn't go. Rebound ripped down by Hutchins, and Hutchins brings it up herself. Here's the handoff. The runner doesn't go for Royer. Royer's there, almost ties up Beauregard for the jump ball. Beauregard with a crossover ahead into the hands of Petrella. Petrella baseline to Richardson. Richardson can't handle. That's her spot too. That baseline jumper Richardson hits at a high percentage. Petrella now. Lob pass into Beauregard, no good. Petrella gets the loose ball. Wilson's floater, and it's money. Keep shooting, Clara. Those things are going today. Speaking of going, Peary is another shooter for Lamoille that's hit 4 shots, 11 points, including 3 3-pointers, and we haven't seen much of her in the last 4 or 5 minutes. Raiders probably extending the defense a bit more on her. They want to make sure she doesn't get those open looks from 3. Some players don't hit 3 3-pointers in a career, and Peary has 3 here in the third quarter, in the first half. Raiders looking inside, getting the passing lane was LaRock. Good hustle by Petrella to maintain possession. LeCaire on the baseline, lobbing it into Beauregard. Tough pass, great hands to catch, and a nice finish by Elena Beauregard. High risk, high reward pass. The pass got Beauregard an open layup. Here's a strong take off the backboard, no good for LaRock. Rebounded by Beauregard. She's ridden out of bounds. And I believe Beauregard will step to the line to shoot 1-and-1 as Emma LaRock will get whistled for the foul. It should be number 7, and it is. Beauregard will step to the line to shoot 1-and-1. Can't get the shot to go. Here comes Hutchins, and stolen by Petrella. Great effort that time by Royer. LaRock ran it down, but she was already out of bounds before she reached it. Hannah LaRock checks back into the game, along with Emma Doobie. Natalie Royer as well in there, and it looks like Lindsay Bullard also back into the game for the Lancers. LaRock on the baseline, kick out Petrella, passes on the 3. LaRock takes the 3. LeCaire, pardon me, LeCaire takes the 3, doesn't go. Here's the baseline 3 passed up by Doobie. Shot is up, no good by Royer. Body's on the ground. Here's Wilson, 2-1. They don't get the shot off, but the Raiders settle down, take care of the ball well, and start hitting shots in the second half. They lead the Lancers by a score of 22-13. You're watching Girls Division II High School Basketball on CVTsport.net.
Coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all of this. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out.
This game is made possible by the Barry Montpelier Times-Argus, www.timesargus.com, with award-winning sports and news journalists located on 47 North Main Street, Suite 200 in Barry, Vermont. You can reach them at 479-0191. The Barry Montpelier Times-Argus is real local news that matters to Central Vermonters. Central Vermont's newspaper of record. That's www.timesargus.com.
Mark and I worked at Barrytown Elementary School when we were in college. We're both very family-oriented and community-driven.
Barry has a special place in our heart, obviously being our hometown.
When I met Mark and Ruben, they were college grads. 7 years later, they manage over 750 units in Vermont. In their spare time, they give back to the people they grew up with.
There are people in our community who are battling childhood cancer. This organization doesn't just financially fund their hospital bills. We actually help them out with the day-to-day expenses.
Local business owners, local community members, just a lot of local people that are congregating to help raise a lot of money for these families.
In small towns everywhere across America, this story gets repeated over and over. Local businesses coming together to support their friends, neighbors, and customers.
Our priorities and the bank's priorities align. We're all trying to make the community a better place.
Tournament Specialties is a proud sponsor of local area high school sports. If your team or business needs assistance in designing the perfect look, give them a call. Whether you're looking for a one-color tee, shirt design, or multicolor designs on your garments, Tournament Specialties can help. They do professional embroidery work also. If you don't have an existing logo, no problem. They will help you create an embroidered logo from concept to completion and can stitch on everything from shirts to jackets to duffel bags and blankets. Jeff and his crew take pride in their quality work and guarantee your happiness. Tournament Specialties also offers online storefronts. If your company or team is looking for a great fundraising opportunity, Tournament Specialties can help with no upfront risk to the organization and no minimum order requirements. Give them a call today to inquire. Jeff Apfel of Tournament Specialties on 64 Cherrywood Drive, Barry, Vermont. Reach them at tournamentdesigns@gmail.com, 802-272-7572.
This game is also made possible by Vermont Fellowship of Christian Athletes, established in 1954, a community working to see the world transformed by Jesus Christ through the influence of coaches and athletes. You can find more information at fcavermont.org, and you can contact them by email at glennolson@fca.org.
This game video is made possible by All Set Driving School. All Set Driving School offers 3 teen driver's education class sessions, spring, summer, and fall. With DMV certified instructors, contact them by phone 371-9293 or email allsetdrive@aol.com. All Set Driving School, a proud supporter of U-32 basketball and Central Vermont sport.
Northfield Savings Bank is the bank of builders, makers, doers, and explorers, multitaskers, commuters, planners. In other words, we are the bank of you and everything you do. with mobile and online banking, drive-up service, and of course, in our branches. That is banking your way. That is Northfield Savings Bank.
Made possible by locally owned Packard Fuels. Located in East Montpelier, Vermont, Packard Fuels is a proud supporter of local athletics and community events. Packard Fuels provides home heating oil and service throughout central Vermont. Owned by Ellery Packard III, Packard Fuels, 802-262-3835. Packard Fuels, keeping you warm. Established in 2016, Central Vermont Elite is an area AAU basketball program that is committed to player development and creating a positive playing experience. Coaches are committed to developing skills, character, teamwork, and sportsmanship through hard work. For more information, contact Bill Gant. Email bgant23@yahoo.com or by phone 802-793-3092. Central Vermont Elite is a local supporter of area basketball. Welcome back to U-32 High School, where the Raiders lead the Lancers by a score of 22-13. I'd like to thank Sammy Tucker, our cameraman, and our producer, Gavin Young, for helping bring this live video action of U-32 High School basketball. Let's take a look at the scorers in the first half. And not a long list for the Lancers. Emily Hutchins has 2 free throws and 11 points for Evie Peary, who has hit 3 3-pointers. For the U-32 Raiders, it is 9 points for the freshman Clara Wilson, 2 for Melinda LeCaire. Elena Beauregard has 2, 3 for Olivia Hogan. Caroline Flynn with 2 and 1 for Kara Richardson. So the Raiders leading by 9 with 1 half in the books. And if I was a fly on the wall of the locker room of the U-32 Raiders, I'm guessing Coach Bennett talked about, let's take care of that ball. Let's crispen up those passes and not beat ourselves with turnovers, is my guess, is what he talked about. Raiders have some good size, they have some good shooting, good rebounding, good defense. They just need to take care of that ball in the second half here, and they could really, really move toward that 500 mark quickly over the next week or two. Here's the handle, out to Wilson, good job scooping up the short hop pass. Wilson off the dribble, and great job stepping in that time by Hannah LaRock. Wilson had the blocker arm up, and whether there was a lot of contact there or not, it sure looked like there was. So the ref calls the offensive. Second foul on Wilson of the game. Hogan getting the passing lane with a near steal. Here's LaRock now, guarded by Wilson. Let's get past to Peary. Smart move by Hogan, getting out on Peary. Don't let her have the open look. Peary does get the shot off the backboard. I swear Hogan might have had a fingertip on that one. Here's the inbounds pass, tied up, jump ball, possession arrow will go Lamoille's way. There's those backcourt turnovers for the Raiders, rearing their ugly head again. Hogan into the passing lane, lands out of bounds though. Nice defense by Hogan. Here's LaRock, baseline. She finds Phoebe Loomis, senior forward. Shot doesn't go. LeCaire now dribbles up the right side for the Raiders. Back to Wilson. Beauregard on the baseline. Draws the D and kicks it out to Wilson. LeCaire, top of the key. Beauregard to LeCaire. Baseline to Richardson. Good ball movement by the Raiders. Hogan has some space in the middle, goes up right-handed. Can't get it to go. Rebound ripped down by Loomis. Good closeout by Beauregard. Take to the rack by Peary. Skip pass. Hogan nearly picks it off. LaRock with a floater, and she knocks it down. Hannah LaRock for 2. Lamoille chipping into the lead, and a turnover again by the Raiders. Beauregard looking for the give and go with Wilson that time. But the go went before Wilson got there. Raiders extend their defense to three-quarter court. Hannah LaRock to the rack. Well rebounded by Natalie Beauregard. Petrella now working with Wilson in the backcourt. Skip pass inside Richardson. Good position, good footwork, good finish. Kara Richardson with a bucket. Doobie, baseline, Peary again. Three-pointer doesn't go. Long rebound. Hannah LaRock picks it up. Wilson with a steal. Looking ahead for LeCaire. LeCaire ahead of the pack. Her layup is up and good. Melinda LeCaire with her 4th point of the night. Skip pass to Peary. Loomis on the baseline. Fake and take, and it's stolen by LeCaire. LeCaire past 3 defenders. loses possession, but it will go off LeCaire. I thought a Lancer may have tapped that away from her. The officials had a better angle on it. Emma LaRock checks back into the game. And we get a first look at freshman forward Ava Clark, wearing number 5. She played some minutes in the JV game too, I believe. She's going to get some time here in the varsity. Helps get it across midcourt. Elise Small, the sophomore forward, also in the game for Lamoille. Also played in the JV game. Wilson with the ball. Baseline finds Petrella. Oh, good news. McGinley back in the game for U-32. Seems to be getting around the court just fine. Raiders with good patience offensively. Here's McGinley. Wilson on the give and go. Baseline Richardson. Oh, a nice look inside. Oh, Beauregard can't get the shot to go. Gets her own rebound though. Finds Wilson. Wilson off glass. That one doesn't go. Stolen by McGinley, and she goes down again. I don't know if she was tripped up. There will be a foul against Lamoille. Looks like it's Clark getting whistled for this one. Caroline Flynn back into the action for U-32. Inbound by LeCaire. Petrella passes on the 3, LeCaire. Skip pass to Wilson, top of the key. Petrella working with Wilson at the point. LeCaire, her pull up, just short, rebounded by LaRock, Emma LaRock. LaRock loses control. Shot no good for Small. Flynn with a rebound ahead to LeCaire. LeCaire's kick out to Petrella. LeCaire open for 3, passes on it. Coach Bennett calling the play from the sideline. And it's a steal. Peary making that steal. That pass was behind Elena Beauregard, or Natalie Beauregard as she went through. Peary, this one only a 2, but she is racking up the points. 16 points now for Peary. Here's Flynn. Petrella inside to Beauregard. Right-handed layup is good. Natalie Beauregard with her first points of the night. 7th different U-32 scorer on the game. Peary skip pass to far side to Small. Small to Clark. Clark skip pass baseline to LaRock. Emma LaRock loses control and the ball goes out of bounds. Olivia Hogan checks back into the game along with McGinley. McGinley came out just maybe long enough for the training staff, for the assistant coaches to check to make sure her ankle was okay after being tripped up a minute ago. Lamoille in their full court pressure again. Petrella finds Hogan. Hogan quickly down the left side. She's got a lane. Gets the shot off. Angle, little contact, no call. Rebound, putback is good for Flynn. Caroline Flynn has 4 points now for U-32. A 10-point Raider lead, matching their biggest. Peary's 3 doesn't go. Rebound, putback is good. Elise Small with the bucket. Flynn into the lane. She's blocked on the way through. Might have been Clark and Small, or Peary and Small getting a piece of that one. Here's McGinley. It's going to be a foul called against Clark. Good cut by Petrella. Richardson checks back into the game. Also checking into the game, Shaylin LaFay. Richardson passes on the 10-footer. Hogan can hit the three. We've seen her hit 3 or 4 of them in the last few games we've watched. Doesn't take many either. Big pile-up jump ball. Possession arrow will go Lamoille way. Nope, U-32 way. Raider ball into their own hoop. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. McGinley with a skip pass looking for Petrella. Petrella handles it. Flynn baseline to McGinley. Good backdoor cut by Petrella. She loses her footing, has to kick it out. Stolen by LaRock. Emma LaRock to the rack. Out of control, and she's going to get whistled for the foul. Hogan did a good job stepping in on that one, but paid the price as LaRock gave her the forearm shiver to the face. Quickly, McGinley down the side, her spin dribble. Maintains possession. Richardson now looking for an open teammate. Kick out to Hogan. Hogan into the lane, and she's going to whistle for the travel. I like the move. She just landed, wanted to land with a 2-foot jump stop, landed with a 1-2, and then took another step. Definitely a point of emphasis for the officials the last few years in the VPA. You need that simultaneous jump stop in order to take that extra step. Doobie on the baseline. Time ticking away. Here's Clark. Skip pass. Hutchins. Clark can't get the three-point shot off, and too bad because it would have been good. So after 3 quarters of play, it's an 8-point Raider lead. You're watching Girls Division II High School Basketball on CVTsport.net. Long rebound. Hannah LaRock picks it up. Wilson with a steal. Looking ahead for LeCaire. LeCaire ahead of the pack. Her layup is up and good. Melinda LeCaire with her 4. Back to the action. The Raiders with an 8-point lead. The Lancers with the ball to start the fourth quarter. Here's Natalie Royer, baseline. She finds Doobie. Doobie back out to LaRock. Oh, it's a steal. McGinley got a piece of it. Beauregard gets it back, but McGinley, left-handed shot, doesn't go. Nice pass by Beauregard, battling for the rebound. Going down hard. Was a Lancer player. Let's see who that is. It's number 11, Natalie Royer. Good hustle. She hops back up. No worse for wear. Tough young lady. Raiders extending the three-quarter court defense again. Beauregard another steal. Wilson hard to the rack, and she finishes again. Wilson goes double digits there. She's got 11. Raiders press paying off. 3 consecutive turnovers caused. And they've got a 10-point lead. Lancers trying to return the favor going into their full court press. Here's Hogan helping out Wilson. Wilson guarded closely by Royer. Gets by Royer. And the officials are going to call a timeout. Royer goes down after Wilson crossed her over. walks off the court under her own power, so that's always a good thing. Bad thing for the Raiders is that Evie Peary checks back into the game, and the high-scoring sharpshooter is somebody the Raiders are going to have to keep a close eye on. Classy move by Olivia Hogan, just waiting for the officials to stop play. A near turnover there. Beauregard's power and strength maintaining possession for the Raiders. Here's Wilson. Wilson skipped past to Richardson on the baseline, looking inside for Beauregard, but it's tipped away, and getting in that passing lane was Doobie. Raiders maintain possession as it's saved off a Lancer foot. Here's McGinley with the inbound, finds Wilson. Wilson to Hogan. Hogan to her right, spin move to her left. Had the Lancers off balance. McGinley's shot doesn't go, gets her own rebound now. McGinley to the rack, and she kicks it out, and she's whistled for the double dribble. Doobie working with Hannah LaRock to get it across the timeline. Good trap by the Raiders. Peary passes on the three. There's Hannah LaRock's three, back iron. Elena Beauregard with another rebound. She's filling up the stat sheet between steals and rebounds. McGinley now. Skip past baseline. Richardson baseline jumper doesn't go. Long rebound to Emily Hutchins. Hutchins now looking ahead to LaRock. Dribbles off her foot and out of bounds. Belinda LaCare checks back into the game for the Raiders. Looks like Marissa French and Emma LaRock will check back in for Lamoille. Here's Hogan working with Wilson. They slow down, clear it out for Wilson to work against French. Wilson to Richardson into the corner. Richardson with a spin move. Her shot a little short. Hustling after her own rebound, keeps it alive. Beauregard's shot doesn't go. Hutchins comes down with it, and she's taken down by Hogan. It's going to be foul number 3 on Olivia. Team's third foul. Raiders back into their three-quarter court trap. Peary now with the ball. Goes baseline to Hutchins inside. And a nice step-through move by Bullard, but she lost the ball on the way through. I think she had the Raider defense beat with that fake and rip. Hogan thinks about the long pass to Wilson. Ooh, and it's right into the hands of Hutchins, who makes the steal and the layup. And it's a little different look, and Coach Bennett wisely takes a timeout. The Lancers switched into a full court man-to-man defense from their zone. The Raiders weren't ready for it. So with just over 5 minutes to go in the game, it's a 8-point Raider lead. You're watching Division II high school basketball on CVTsport.net. Back to the action, and I think Coach Bennett and the Raiders are going to have a little different trick up their sleeve to beat this full court man-to-man pressure. There you go, out of the 1-4. Set. Here's Hogan on the breakaway. Jump stop. Hogan learned her lesson. Jump stop at the block, and Hogan with a steal and a nice layup with the left hand. Pull-up jumper. Raiders now back with a 10-point lead. Hogan finds Richardson, top of the key. Richardson, Hogan on the baseline. Nice cut by LeCaire. Her 10-footer goes. Melinda LeCaire now has 6 points for U-32. Good passing by the Raiders. Keep it simple is what I always say. Make the easy pass to the open teammate. Beauregard with another rebound in a crowd of blue jerseys. Looking ahead for LeCaire. So in a little while, LeCaire on the floor to try to save it, and she can't. Turnover Raiders. Petrella checks back in. She's going to give Wilson a break. Emily Hutchins and Hannah LaRock check back in for the Lancers. Raiders back into their three-quarter court trapping zone. LaRock walks it across. Here's Peary and goes backcourt, but it was tipped by LeCaire, so it's not a turnover, not a backcourt violation. Peary looking baseline and zips that one past Hutchins. Hutchins was looking for the curveball, and that was the fastball. Got by her. This will be a Raiders inbound from the corner. Lancers back into that full court man-to-man. Hogan looking for the long pass, finds Petrella across the timeline. Petrella does a good job keeping the ball patiently, finds Hogan. Hogan inside to Beauregard. Her runner is good off glass. Elena Beauregard with 4 points now for the Raiders. 14-point lead is the biggest of the night for U-32. Credit passing, defense, and taking care of the ball the last few minutes. A block shot by Beauregard. Hogan pulls down the rebound. Hogan through the triple team gets rid of it ahead to Petrella. Petrella finds Flynn. Nice give and go. Hogan to Flynn. Flynn can't get the layup to go. Good hustle by Hutchins getting on the floor. Three-point shot was no good, but Coach Davis saves a turnover on a rebound by his team by calling a timeout. We'll take it to you. You're watching Girls Division II basketball on CVTsport.net. Welcome back to the action. Looking ahead for both of these teams, Lamoille next week has Oxbow on the 8th and then Harwood on the 10th. So two teams that Lamoille has beaten, or Oxbow they haven't, but they have beaten. Then Linden and Randolph after that. Raiders have Lake Region and Hartford next week and play Lamoille again on the 17th for their next three scheduled games. Raiders come away with the rebound. Here's Petrella, steal by Natalie Royer. Royer now leading the break. Gets the shot off the glass and in for two. Nice shot by Natalie Royer. Hogan hustles after the loose ball. Gets it to Wilson. Wilson baseline to Hogan. Hogan, skip pass. Good patience by the Raiders. Oh, I spoke too soon. There's a turnover. Steal by Loomis. Loomis block, gets her own rebound, put back, and she's fouled. This one's going to go on Petrella, and Loomis will step to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be the 5th team foul on U-32. Make that 4th, first on Petrella. Loomis steps up to take her 2nd. And it's good, her first point of the night. Petrella is going to get whistled for the travel. Just over 2 minutes remaining in this one. 11-point Raider lead. Coach Bennett has to be pleased. His Raider team has been a first-half team the whole season, really dominating the first half against most opponents, even teams they ended up losing to, and kind of tapered in the second half. And tonight it looks like they're changing that rhythm a little bit. They played fine the first half, but have played very strong in the second. 3-point shot is up and good for Phoebe Loomis, and a timeout on the court. With under 2 minutes to go, Raiders by 8. You're watching girls Division II high school basketball on CVTsport.net. Losing to, and kind of tapered in the second half. And tonight it looks like they're changing that rhythm a little bit. They played fine the first half, but have played very strong in the second. 3-point shot is up and good for Phoebe. Welcome back to the action. Under 2 minutes to go. Lamoille in some full court press. Wilson from Hogan, and Wilson was spinning. Hogan sent the baseball pass to her, and Wilson just barely turned around in time to catch that one. Good pressure, man-to-man defense by the Lancers, and that's what you do. That's how you beat it. Nice backdoor cut by Natalie Beauregard. Hogan now with the ball. Her spin move and a 5-second call. Hogan was making slight progress to the hoop. Turnover nonetheless is called against U-32. Here are the Lancers now. Hutchins, three-pointer, buries it from distance. She's got 7 points now, and none bigger than those 3, though, as it cuts the Raider lead to 5. Here's Hogan, across half court, and it's foul time. The Lancers only have 3 team fouls here in the second half, so expect them to do some quick hitters. As soon as the Raiders inbound, the next 3 touches should be 3 seconds, 3 fouls by the Lancers. Here's the inbound pass. We call this steal foul situation. Here's Wilson now. Time ticking away. This really should be foul time for the Lancers. Hogan now with the ball. Finds Richards, and Hogan again. And wow. Well, the Lancers get a turnover on the jump ball. No, possession error will stay U-32. Under 30 seconds remaining. Down by 5. I think this should be insta-foul time. As a defender at the Lancers, you're either going to foul or you're going to make the steal as soon as the ball is touched. Here's Wilson, and there's the foul. That's what I was expecting. That's team foul number 5. I think Coach Davis was probably echoing the same sentiment that I was talking about for the last minute. And here's another thing, unless you're really loud, even as a coach, those masks muffle your voice, so it makes it difficult. Here's Hogan, the baseline, and she's fouled. Oh my God, they call a travel. They call a travel. Hogan might have an argument there. It looked like a sword fight. She was being slapped around a bit. She probably still has marks on her arms there, but as she tries to stumble away from the beating, she gets whistled for the travel. Especially in a situation like this, as a referee, you know the defensive team is trying to foul, and they're reaching in like that. That's a tough travel to call. Raiders come back with possession, a 5-point lead. Here's Wilson. And that's going to be a foul against Lamoille. It'll be number 5 on Hannah LaRock. Good, scrappy, intense defensive game for LaRock. Here's the inbound pass from McGinley. Nobody's getting open. Finally, she finds Wilson. A couple reaches not called there. Wilson, time ticking away, and it's a steal by Loomis. And a timeout with a few seconds remaining. Raiders will hold on to this one with a timeout. We'll keep it right here because we got a new batch of Tournament Specialties Player of the Game t-shirts, and we will be giving one of those out today. First of all, honorable mentions for Lamoille. Right now, how can you not look at Evie Peary, the freshman sharpshooter? 4 3-pointers, 16 points, outstanding performance. So congratulations to her. As the honorable mention for the player of the game. Looking over at the U-32 side, a lot of great performances, but speaking of sharpshooting, I think we're going to go with 11 points for freshman guard Clara Wilson. We're going to give her our CBTsport.net Tournament Specialties Player of the Game, and somewhere in a computer bag, don't let me forget, producer Gavin Young, and we have a Player of the Game t-shirt for Clara Wilson. Outstanding job running the offense for U-32, and we get a secondary timeout, or it's a full timeout, not a 30. But 11 points for Wilson, a few assists and some steals, and great job running the offense, keeping control of the ball for U-32 when turnovers were altogether too common. Taking care of the ball in a tight game was super important. Now coming out of the full timeout, the Lancers will have the ball, trailing by 5. At this point, if you're Coach Bennett in the huddle, it's do not foul, let them do whatever they want, even if you give up a shot, and don't touch the ball out of bounds, let it bounce. We don't have to even inbound it again. Peary again, and her three-pointer doesn't go. Beauregard with another rebound, and that's going to do it. Final score of this one is 38 for U-32 and 33 for Lamoille. Lamoille drops to 2-10. The Raiders improve to 6-9. As I mentioned, they've got Lake Region next week. They've got Hartford next week, and then they take on Lamoille again on the 17th. Don't be surprised if Athletic Director Hank Van Orman sprinkles in a game remake from all the cancellations between weather cancellations, COVID cancellations, and reschedules. There are certainly a lot of opportunities to fill in that 1 week gap the Lady Raiders have between Hartford on the 10th and Lamoille on the 17th. Let's take a look at the scoring really quickly. It's 7 points for Emily Hutchins for Lamoille, 2 for Royer, 2 for Hannah LaRock, 4 for Phoebe Loomis, 16 for Evie Peary, and 2 for Elise Small, the JV call-up. And over at the Raiders side, Claire Wilson with 11, 6 points for Melinda Lacaire, 2 for Natalie Beauregard, 4 for Elena Beauregard, 5 for Olivia Hogan, 4 for Caroline Flynn, and 3 for Kara Richardson. That's going to do it for us here today. Final score, again, 38 for the Raiders, 33 for Lamoille. I'd like to thank Sammy Tucker, our cameraman, for the excellent video action. Gavin Young producing this one, putting everything together for you. I'm Carl Parton, letting each and every one of you know that I'm praying for your safety, your health, but most of all your freedom. Vaya con Dios, my friends. This has been a local sports video production brought to you by CVTsport.net, your local sports video leader. We'd like to thank our longtime partners, CVTV723.org, channel 192 and 194, Central Vermont Community Access Television, and Orca Media. Onion River Community Access Television in the greater Montpelier area is media for the people.
My daddy made this. Daddy!